And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
Football 7. Football 7. Fly trumpet.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Breaks free. Here he goes. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Touchdown, Georgia.
Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution, opening drive of a conference championship game?
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Georgia 7, Auburn 0.
Bringing it out, it's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield.
Hound 55.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's White. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Your Auburn Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's White. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Acorn, squirrel. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time?
Pilot. Gorilla. Gorilla. Acorn. Gaucho.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Ready,
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time?
Easy. Hornet.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. Turns it loose downfield. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
Back to throw. It's White. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
1st and goal here for the offense.
Set. Flip it.
Hand off to the single back. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And, Chris, think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football, going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14.
Base 27 jump.
And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Okay, break.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on 3rd down, sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Williams.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Chart. 22
And there's the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down.
ready.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner out. So hard to cover this.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Georgia has moved into the red zone.
And first down for the offense.
Set, ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The tight end has got it, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Georgia 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw. It's White. Now That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's now second down.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
On the ready.
Crucial third down play coming up.
Get set. Get set. Set.
Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Punt team ready to boot it away. And it's taken at the 25. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
33. And the Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33.
Set. Ready. Set. Go.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Picks up one. Second down coming up.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Military stunt. Military stunt. Music note. Music note.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
22.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They'll run it here. He's got the first and still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Georgia.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Georgia 28, Auburn 7.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over. First and 10.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Scanning the field. It's White. The pocket breaking down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Fourth down.
Timber. Pilot.
He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go, set.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down.
Here we go. Kill.
Out of the gun now on third down. Throwing for his running back. Snags a quick throw. They're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
Boy, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
Georgia.
That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
Georgia 35, Auburn 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half.
Green 25.
Trying to find some room. It's Henderson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out.
Ready up.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Flare.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
It's now third down.
Ready, set. Arrow. Set. Hut. Ready.
Dropping back. It's White. Quick throw over the middle. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half.
Fly trumpet.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11.
Set hut.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them, because let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped, but a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
42 Spider.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's White. It's a dart right down the middle. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
By Georgia.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48.
Charcoal.
And the single back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Base, 27, jump. Kill. 6 for bang. 6 for bang. Set up.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left, pass caught. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Stick. Break. Set, go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking downfield. And it's caught wide open with room to run. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
By the back.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Georgia.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime.
Banner. 180.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back. It's White. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one. But it will set up 4th down.
Hornet. Logger.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Flow. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The ball carrier is the running back. Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Loses 2.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
221 wing. 221 wing. Here we go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Georgia.
Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Georgia 45. Auburn 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's White. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
On the ready.
1st and 10 now for the offense.
Here we go. Hot. Tuna. Lion. Terrier.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
It's 2nd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down, looking to throw it. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Touchdown.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath a beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Ready, go.
Quarterback drops back. Looking to test the secondary. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more.
That makes the score. Georgia.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
15.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field.
Music no. Ready.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Brings up.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking tackles. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Smith. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Okay.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now.
29 Philly.
Here's that defense shifting again. Looking downfield. It's White. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Form.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Burger. Military stop.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Off the big play, they're pounding on the door here. First and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
15.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Tigers will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15.
Easy.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Ready?
Crucial third down play after that completion.
Hound 55.
Looking downfield, it's White. Short pass finds the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. He finds some space. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
QB on the scramble. Gain of 14. First down for the offense.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter.
15.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Igloo. In front. Go.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
The running back carries the ball. Picks up 1. Brings up second down.
Ready.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's White. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
Set.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Spider.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Pilot. Gorilla. Gorilla.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Back to pass. It's White. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
He's tackled on the play at the 21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Brass.
Leaning on the run game here late. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Some noise.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
Ready,
Here's the
set.
first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39.
Logger. Cobra.
To the air, it's White. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Ready.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Hawk. Dino. Tuna.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Ready.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Ready.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Lets it fly out of the wideout. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation.